Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between towering mountains, there lived a young boy who was admired by many for his bravery. He was known throughout the village for his courage in facing physical challenges. Yet there was something hidden deep within him that he rarely spoke of: fear. It lingered in the shadows of his mind, an unseen force that would occasionally paralyze him. Determined to overcome this invisible barrier, the boy decided to embark on a journey to conquer his fears and achieve inner peace. He knew that to truly grow, he had to face what he dreaded most. In the heart of the village lived a wise and respected Zen master, known for helping people discover profound truths about themselves. The boy, hoping to find guidance, made his way to the master's humble abode early one sunny morning. The master greeted him with a serene smile, the kind that seemed to hold the weight of 1,000 lessons learned. As the boy explained his struggles with fear, the master listened intently, his eyes filled with compassion. When the boy finished speaking, the master gently said, "Fear is like a pebble in your shoe. It may appear small, even insignificant, but if ignored, it can make every step unbearable. To move forward, you must confront it. Only by addressing it directly will you find relief." The boy pondered these words, but confusion lingered. "Master," he asked hesitantly, "how can I confront something that feels so overwhelming? The mere thought of it makes me tremble." The master nodded knowingly. "Close your eyes," he instructed, "and imagine yourself standing on the edge of a vast, dark abyss. Feel the fear coursing through you. Let it wash over you like a powerful wave. But instead of stepping back or running away, I want you to take a step forward, right into that fear." The boy hesitated, but trusted the master's wisdom. Closing his eyes, he imagined himself standing at the edge of a deep chasm. The sight of the endless void sent shivers down his spine. He could feel his heart racing, his palms growing damp with sweat, and a tightness gripping his chest. For a moment, the fear felt insurmountable. But then, recalling the master's words, he took a deep breath. Slowly, he imagined lifting his foot and stepping forward into the unknown. To his astonishment, as he visualized taking that step, something incredible happened. A radiant bridge, shimmering with light, appeared beneath his feet. It stretched out over the abyss, glowing softly with a calming presence. Encouraged by this unexpected turn of events, he took another step, and then another. Each step felt more secure, more grounded, and with every movement forward, the fear that had once engulfed him began to fade. By the time he reached the other side of the bridge, he felt a profound sense of peace and clarity. The fear that had seemed so overwhelming moments before now felt like a distant memory. Opening his eyes, the boy turned to the master, his face alight with gratitude and wonder. "I face my fear," he said, his voice steady and confident, "and I discovered that it wasn't the monster I thought it to be. It was simply a bridge, one that led me to inner strength and calm." The master smiled warmly. "You see," he said, "fear is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. When you confront it head-on, you unlock your true potential and awaken the strength that lies within you. Always remember, courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it." From that day on, the boy embraced fear as an opportunity for growth rather than something to be avoided. His transformation inspired those around him, and he became a beacon of hope and wisdom in the village. Whenever someone struggled with their own fears, he would share his story and encourage them to face their challenges with courage and determination. Over time, the boy realized that fear, when approached with the right mindset, could be a catalyst for remarkable change. It was no longer something to shrink from, but a stepping stone on the path to greatness. He began to see fear as a doorway to strength, growth, and self-discovery. So, dear friend, when fear comes knocking at your door, don't turn away. Embrace it. Stand tall and face it, knowing that on the other side lies a world of limitless possibilities. Fear is not the end of the road. It's the beginning of a journey that will lead you to the truest version of yourself. In the moments when fear feels overwhelming, remember that it is only temporary. Just as the boy found the courage to take that first step into the abyss, you too can muster the strength to confront whatever challenges you face. And just as the radiant bridge appeared for him, so too will a path reveal itself to you, one step at a time. Growth, learning, and transformation are born in those moments when we dare to step outside of our comfort zones. Fear, as daunting as it may seem, is simply the mind's way of preparing us for something greater. It is in those moments of vulnerability that we have the opportunity to rise, to learn, and to discover the vast reservoir of courage within our hearts. May this story inspire you to face your fears with an open heart and a steady resolve. Let it remind you that you are capable of more than you can imagine, and that fear is not the end of the journey, but the beginning of an incredible adventure. Thank you for taking the time to read this story. Wherever your path may lead, keep rising, and may you always find the courage to step forward into the unknown.